This week's video is the collision repair process fixing a Tesla Model 3 with front end damage. The vehicle will be getting a new hood, left fender, 2 headlights, and a new front bumper cover. Also, there will be a repair completed on the right fender. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button in the upper right hand corner if you don't want to miss new Tesla repairs coming soon. With the front compartment removed, we removed the 6 upper bumper bolts, the 4 lower bumper bolts, and all the side fasteners on both sides. The 2 bumper wiring harness plugs are disconnected after partially removing the right side of the front bumper. With the front cover removed, we start disassembling all the components attaching to the left fender, which includes the fender liner, headlight, 2 bumper retainers, and the repeater lamp. We can now remove the left fender off the vehicle. The hood struts and the 4 13mm bolts attaching the hood to the hinges are removed so the hood can be taken off the vehicle. We can now disassemble the components attaching to the right fender, which includes the headlight, fender liner, and the repeater lamp. The new parts are now test fitted, starting with the right headlight, hood, and then the left fender. The adjustable hood bump stops and the striker are attached to the new hood. The frunk is installed as the bump stops sit on top of them, which controls the height of the hood at each front corner. Minor adjustments are made to confirm correct hood gaps. The left headlight and bumper retainers are now all installed, so we are able to test fit the new front bumper cover. With the vehicle all test fitted, we can now start disassembling the new parts, starting with the front bumper cover, followed by the hood. All the components attaching to the left fender are removed, so the left fender can be taken off the vehicle. The right fender retainers and the headlight are removed, so we can start repairing the minor damage to the fender. The paint is removed using a dual action sander, and some hammer and dolly work is performed to shape the fender. A skim coat of body filler is applied to the repair area. While the filler is drying, we will start taking apart the blend panels, starting with the left front door. With the door trim panel removed, we take off the inner and outer belt moldings, followed by the door glass. Next, we must take off the closeout panel and the window regulator to have enough access to remove the front door handle, which is attached with 3 10mm nuts. The left roof body side molding is removed next, but to gain access to all the screws attaching the molding to the body, The B-pillar applique and the front and rear body seals must be removed. We now start sanding the repair area. I start sanding with 120 grit, and then I use some black powdered guide coat when I switch to 180 grit. The powdered guide coat helps show any imperfections, which includes high and lows, along with sand scratches. The repair area is now feather edged using 180 grit on a dual action sander. Express 440 micro pinhole remover is wiped on the repair area, and this vehicle is ready for the paint shop. With the vehicle all painted, the assembly process begins, starting with installing the right fender repeater lamp and the right fender liner. .3M cavity wax is sprayed on the back side of the repair area before installing the right headlight and both bumper retainers. The left roof body side molding is installed on the vehicle, followed by both the front and rear body weather strips and the B-pillar applique. The front left door assembly process begins next, starting with the door handle, followed by the window regulator and the closeout panel. The front window is installed next, but the 13mm bolts will not be fully tightened as the window will need to be adjusted to the body in the next step. The window is now adjusted to the vehicle, making sure there is even gaps to the B-pillar applique. The 13mm bolts are tightened from the inside, followed by minor adjustments made to confirm perfect gaps. The door trim panel is installed, which completes the assembly process of the front left door. The left fender is now installed on the vehicle and adjusted to get an even gap to the front door. All the components attaching to the left fender are installed, which includes the repeater lamp, headlight, 2 bumper retainers, and the fender liner. The hood is installed on the vehicle, and minor adjustments are made to confirm hood to fender gaps before installing the front bumper cover on the vehicle. All the bumper fasteners are now installed, starting with the upper bumper bolts, followed by both side fasteners and the lower bumper bolts. The frunk and the trim components are now installed. The hood is closed and the bump stops are adjusted before installing the hood striker. The hood emblem is the last part to be installed using the alignment jig. This vehicle is now complete and ready for the detail department. Thanks for watching this week's video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss new Tesla repairs coming soon.